I'm so excited.
I would never be zooming.
I have cue cards. That's how excited
I definitely do not zoom.
I made mine this morning.
I made mine this morning too, but
Just so you can.
that's not mine.
No, I just wanted you to see mine. So I have all of mine in presentation.
I don't want spoilers. I don't want spoilers.
No spoilers!
Wow, you like spoilers? Fucking see the presentation of. I've explained this, but just you hit down, it goes to the thing. If you have animations, it'll
I do have animations.
You like my dry bones?
Yes.
Presentation.
Oh yeah.
That is a great dry bones
change
presentation.
I'm glad.
I now worship dry bones. That is my
But that victory animation, genuinely life changing.
I know. It's just so good.
All right.
Wiggler.
You guys will never guess what fucking day it is.
It's
It's Wiggler Wednesday.
Yeah! I thought it was Gabby Caraway Wednesday.
We can multitask. All right.
Aren't they the
So
same
Wait. Gabby.
I already have questions. Hi, Evan.
I think you have one too many letters.
Pays.
That was 11. That was 11 years ago. We're past it. We're past it.
Daniel Kirsten, still a freaky.
All right. So yeah, we're talking about Wiggler
Thank you,
today.
Ethan.
So before we get, wow, that was so fast. First, I'd like to preface this by first discussing the prompt, where we're asked who the best enemy is. I want to talk about what constitutes the best enemy, because like even just from what I've seen this evening, we've had a lot of different interpretations of that. And so I just want to introduce a couple like general points I'm gonna hit here. So first, there's like the general like truly the best offensively. Can they fight the red man? Right. The strength of their character, who they are as a person, how does that play into the quality of enemy that they are? These are important questions to be asking. Their physical characteristics are they're durable, their constitution, their sheer strength and power, their cunning, their ability to plot. These are all things. Their role within Bowser's Legion. Yeah, there's a lot to get into here, and we'll try to go through it pretty. Thank you. Yeah. So reason number one for why Wiggler's the best, constitution, right? So this guy's got kind of fucking crazy constitution. So he's effectively immortal / impossible to defeat without performance-enhancing drugs, which unfortunately it's become pretty public. You know, there was a big scandal about this a few years back. Mario, especially in like the new Soup games, you know how you've got your power-up inventory on the world map. You can hold up to 99 stars at once. He was discovered, especially in like max percent runs, having 99 star. Huge issue, but yeah, Wiggler's in the new Soup games cannot be defeated without Mario using performance-enhancing drugs. The large ones, which are you can see in the middle there, that's from I think 5.2. Literally just are immortal. They can't be killed no matter what you do. This constitution they have, they don't take any fucking damage. Only enhanced when they're angry, right? And an example of this that we see is in Mario Galaxy, where when they're in their normal base state, you can kill them by ground pounding on them, and you can't when they're enraged. And also when they're mad, their speed also increases. They have a lot of really good features working in their favor. Sam, question.
If their speed increases, does their wiggle also increase?
Yes.
Okay.
Reason number two. All right, we're shifting kind of zones here. Wigglers are kind spirits, right? So he's just an amiable fellow. He has a garden in Mario Party. Wiggler's garden, that's a thing he has, which also suggests a degree of responsibility. He can be gentle and take care of delicate things. And above all else, this kindness suggests loyalty. Within the legion of Bowser's forces, he's a good soldier. What was your question, Lucy?
What plants and flowers does he have in his garden?
I don't know. I haven't played Mario Party. I know that. I think the mission is that you're trying to get rid of the piranha plant. A piranha plant broke into his yard. Yes, Sean.
What Bible verse would Wiggler use in its Twitter bio?
I'll say Psalm 23.
Okay.
The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's selfless, you know. He's not a greedy guy. Okay. So reason number three. Wait a second. A high constitution. He enters a rage to gain enhanced. I think the dots are connecting, dude. Wiggler's fucking crazy. Not only does does he have skills that line up with Barbarian skills? Unarmored defense. He's got reckless attack, and these are kind of lower level things, but he has things that align with like persistent rage, which is a level 15 Barbarian skill. Primal Champion, level 20 Barbarian skill. Embodying the power of the wild. Dude, Wiggler's fucking dangerous. So, oh gosh. My conclusion, Wiggler not only exemplifies pure power and resilience throughout all of these physical characteristics he has, but he's also a kind friend, a loyal soldier, and the ultimate tank. But, aside from these things, there's something important about Wiggler to note. Wiggler embodies a truth. He embodies this inherently philosophical idea about war. What makes a great enemy, right? All these, in the modern day especially, these higher ups, these elites, they don't like to get their hands dirty, right? Especially that fucking King Koopa Bowser chud. Oh my god. They like to use those that they think are below them to do their dirty work for their bloodshed and whatnot. But they're wrong in this assumption that these people are below them, that these Goombas and Koopas and Wigglers are below them. The thing that makes Wiggler the greatest enemy is not only that he's amiable, but that he will be willing to do terrible things. He's willing to dissociate himself from his humanity, or should I say his Wigglarity, to be primal, enraged, powerful, capable of bloodshed and raw violence when others would never do such a thing. Think of the magic Kamek uses, the long-range attacks of the Hammer Bros. These things are fucking elementary. These things are bullshit in comparison to the lesson that Wiggler lets us understand. Wiggler shows us how the purest form of fighting is with your fucking fists. Thank you all for coming.
Is that the Wiggler of 87?
It's Wiggler Wednesday.
How does he compare
Yes, Noah.
to...
Okay, so I have a question.
What's your question, bro?
I wanna engage you on some of these philosophical points we're talking about, right? Okay, so like, let's say like Mario Kart 8, right? Okay, so Wiggler's playable Mario Kart 8, you know? He gets hit with an item, he goes all red and angry, but like, isn't that kind of just like, he's not using his rage to like, tear someone's like head off on the field of battle. He's just fucking like gamer raging because he got hit with a fucking banana peel. Like, isn't there something to be said about the like lack of responsibility that Wiggler has about his own power?
Can one not allow themselves to feel their emotions without going haywire with it? You said he's not ripping off heads. Maybe he's using self-control because he's playing a game where everyone has agreed to rules.
Maybe.
Yes, Lucy.
So you mentioned how Wiggler is a level 20 barbarian.
It is, yeah.
Would you go as far to venture that he has surpassed the normal limitations, as it would seem that he almost has the flurry of blows of a monk or the sneak attack of a rogue?
There could be some kind of like multi-classing where he's ascending. There could be some homebrew shit. We don't know what Miyamoto's got going on in those Google Docs. Maybe so. I like the point you raised.
Files?
Fire.
Yes, Laura.
Yeah, I'd like to see. Is he a personification of Machiavellian ethics, where it's everybody is inevitably born good, or is it more Machiavellian, where the ends justify the means?
I would definitely say I think the former, because I do think that at heart Wiggler is a good person, but he also knows the things that are being asked of him, and he respects those requests and he does them. But at the same time, he doesn't let that change who he is. Again, he doesn't have to be a ruthless individual to be an effective enemy. Yeah. John.
Which VGM member is Wiggler's Discord kitten?
There's your answer. And if that is all for questions, I believe. Oh, Sam.
When are we getting the Khan Academy crash course for the Wiggler lore?
This was actually your introductory video.
Yeah.
There will be a quiz at the end of the night, so I hope you're paying attention.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, cool. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Oh, I'm scared of fingers. Thank you, Olive.
Lost?